crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff. Of course.
Will allow anything to Pastor Johnson go on in the house of God.
Amen.
Come on.
Amen.
Thank God.
Come on, man.
Y'all know that man acting a little too funny, but he paid good offering, so we're going to let him do what he got to do.
Come on. That ain't good.
Hey.
So will be lost.
Do you understand, as leaders, when we allow anything to go on in the house, we're held accountable?
We're held accountable.
Come on.
Come on.
Talk to
Blood
us.
is on our hands.
Talk.
As leaders?
Yes.
leaders.
Yes.
Word.
As leaders.
Wait on.
See, Apostle, they used to get mad at me because when we had programs, Pastor Johnson, I love the dance team. I love it. But then I had rules. God had rules.
That's right.
And one of my staunch rules was you was not coming in the house that I had to be in charge of and put face paint on your face and say that you're worshiping God.
Come on now.
So,
Go back. This is the Bible. Come on. Get there.
Yeah.
So I had a few of them tell me, well, we ain't coming. And I'll tell them, God bless you.
amen.
Amen. Come
But
on.
as leaders, we won't stand up for anything.
That's right.
But we'll fall for everything.
Everything. Now, you know that's not good.
That's not good.
It's not good, Apostle.
How can we be a leader falling for everything?
My God.
So we no wonder the weight is sitting on the people.
Amen. The weight.
We're still talking about a vow.
Yes.
And I'm glad you asked. How can I be talking about a vow and I'm talking about a leader? Because when I accepted the position, when God called me to this level,
Yes.
there was a requirement on my hand.
Yes.
Yes.
I have a charge to keep. I said that earlier. And a God to glorify.
Yeah.
So I don't walk in the word apostle lightly.
Amen.
Because you got to understand that it's an apostle's job to go and set order and to build houses.
Amen.
So I got to go in and tell you in your house that you are wrong.
Amen.
That's right.
You may put me out, but I will brush the dust off my feet.
Amen.
And I will keep it moving. Because there are souls out there that is in my charge.
Yeah.
Amen.
Come on.
Jesus.
Talk to us. Hey.
Talk to us.
Come on.
My God.
I do this.
God told me, Pastor, he said, son, I'm going to take you a little higher. I said, God, ain't nothing higher than an apostle. Where you taking me?
My God.
That's the way I talk to God.
That's right.
Because he's my father.
That's right. That's right. I like that.
And I don't know who's doing this, but I just heard God say, we put on airs when we go to pray.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
God, this is your evangelist. This is your apostle. This is your... God ain't studying your time.
Amen.
God don't get deep. He don't care nothing about your time. I'm going to tell you that because I love you.
Amen.
What's your first name, D?
Donnie.
When you go to pray, you say, God, this is Donnie, your son. I need some help.
Amen.
And God said, uh-oh, Johnny has called. Now my ears is attentive unto what? His cry.
Yeah.
Jesus I know, Paul I know. Still talking about a vow. The vows have messed us up. How many vows have we made to God and not kept?
Amen.
Come on. Let's go through this. We're going to see how it messed us up. We're going to see. I want y'all to see it in the Word. Because we got too many preachers preaching out of flesh. Not preaching out of Word. Again, take these papers home with you. I say stuff that you won't find lying all the way up in King James. Because we have something called the written Word. And then if you're in contact with God for real, you pastor, help me out, you have something called the Rhema word, which is God's spoken word directly to you.
Amen.
Come on.
So pastor could walk in her sanctuary and say something. And they say, Pastor, how you doing? Because God's spoken directly to you.
Amen.
Ain't no need to lie to you because I already know the truth. How we going to lie to pastor and God's already spoken? So when y'all go to pastor and begin to lie, she already knows the truth. But what we're missing is Y'all watch me carefully. What we're missing is, while we're looking at Pastor's face lying,
Come on.
we're not looking at Pastor.
Amen.
We're looking at God's representative.
Amen. That's right. God's representative. It's so true.
Who was it? Pull it up. That lie to man?
My God.
Come on.
But we want to play with it. We want to teach that God does not get angry. We want to teach that God is a loving God, which He is. We want to teach we can do everything we do. I have grace and I have mercy. I can do everything I want to do.
Amen.
But going back there, I believe it's in the book of Genesis where it said the ground opened up and swallowed the whole generation.
My God.
Come on.
Because God does get angry.
Yes, He does. Yes, He does.
How angry, just a thought question, just a thought question, how angry y'all think we made God tonight when it was time to worship and we just sat up there?
Yeah.
Think about
Whew.
it. Ah.
All right now.
It was time to worship, and I just, I had to work today. So. God, you understand all.
Watch out, Doc. Straight and ice, baby. Straight and ice.
I hope we out at least by 9:30 time.
Oh, my God.
I'm tired.
Watch out, Doc.
Come on.
Help me understand the volume of the book if we have not touched. See, we got it mixed up. We thought it was the alarm clock. Or in my case, I have Alexa at the house. We thought it was Alexa waking us up. But if God had not touched,
He has not touched.
you remind me of my first pastor, Mother Williams. Mother Williams was one of those, she was an older lady when I met her, but she was one of those old school mothers that mama warned you about that you don't play with. That had a connection with God.
Amen.
And she didn't have gray hair, she had silver hair. And when Mother Williams began to shaking her hand, church was stirred up.
Come on.
Mother didn't play. And you know what, Pastor? I ain't mess with Mother. Mother was my pastor. And when Mother say move, guess what I did? I moved.
Amen.
We had something back in the day for our pastors and our leaders called respect.
Yes, we did.
Amen.
I can remember one time, Pastor, I was at home and Mother Williams called me. I was stationed in Key West, Florida. She called me and she said, I need you to come to the house. I said, what do you want? She said, so I just need you to come to the house. Yes, ma'am. She ain't gonna tell me, so I guess I got to go. So I get to Mother Williams' house. And I was, she said, come in. I came in. She said, son, come to the kitchen. Came to the kitchen. She said, I was cleaning the floor. I want to clean behind my refrigerator. Pull it out. I said, yes, ma'am. I pulled the refrigerator. She cleaned out behind the refrigerator. She said, put it back. I put it back. She says, thank you. I went on to the house.
My God.
I ain't say nothing about it. That's my pastor. But how many of us love our pastors like that?
Amen.
How many of us check it on our leaders?
Yes.
How many of us know our leaders well enough that we can see something wrong?
Amen.
How many of us know our leaders well enough to say, are you all right? I mean, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
Deuteronomy 23, 21 through 23. When you, okay, this is going to tell us about a vow. Y'all read this, right? Y'all read
Yes,
it.
we read it.
When you make a vow to the Lord, your God. Whose God is it?
Our God.
Your God.
Yes.
So you say he's what? Your God. Ain't that what the word say?
Amen.
Okay, so we got that established. He's y'all's God, right? Our God, everybody's God. Okay. Be prompt in fulfilling whatever you promised him. Be prompt.
That's the word.
Be prompt.
That's the word.
So if you join a church
Come on.
and you tell the pastor that God sent me here,
Oh, Lord, Doc.
and you raise what we call in the church the right hand of fellowship,
Look out now.
Do it, Doc.
your job is not to come and teach the pastor. Your job is to follow instructions under the pastor.
Amen.
And you got to be prompt about what you said God sent you there to do.
Amen.